How are you guys doing? 4 days into the new year. Are you guys staying on course with your resolution? I'm trying the best that I can. I have not had any ice cream since I talked about my resolution. So, anyways, I have a little bit of news regarding my flat screen TV, and also a very, very friendly woman that I met on my job. More when I come back. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. A couple of days ago, I had contacted Best Buy and they connected me with their Geek Squad. So I basically told them what happened, and they told me that they would look into it, and they mentioned that it's possible they can either fix it at no charge or just replace it for me. I didn't want to get too excited about having it replaced because I bought it back in 2016, and I was afraid there would be some warranty issues anyway. So I spoke with them yesterday, and they said that because I had no extended warranty on it, and that the manufacturer warranty has been since long gone, and I didn't have a membership with them, the Geek Squad, that there's nothing that they can do. The warranty simply ran out, and there's no protection against these kind of things. They were able to connect me with local electronic repair, and after calling a couple of places, I decided where I was going to take it. And I just got back about an hour and a half ago, and they're going to look at it as soon as they're done with their workload, and they're going to give me a call and let me know what it needs and how much it was going to cost. They had me put down a $30 troubleshooting on them so they can find out what's happening with it. And they told me that when they have the information what needs to be done, that $30 will be applied to the repair. And if I don't decide to go with them, then essentially it's $30 for troubleshooting it. So, at what point would you say, no, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on it? I bought it back in 2016. It's already almost 4 years. It's almost 4 years old, and it cost me $1,000 for this widescreen TV. Back then, it was a lot of money, and it's still a lot of money. Should I make it like, if it exceeds $300, don't do it? Or do it? I think what I'm going to do is, if it costs me $300, that's probably my maximum, $300 to fix it. Because I can't buy another Sony Bravia for $300. I wouldn't even pay for a used one. And just because it was in the box up until last year, I would pay maximum $300 to get it fixed and then bring it back home. But if it costs me $350, $400, $500, I probably definitely will not do it, because I'll take that $500 and put it towards a brand new one. So I was there today and I asked them what kind of problems have you been seeing? And basically he said, well, what possibly could happen was because you let it sit in the box for so many years without turning it on, no electricity ever ran through this. Even though I opened it from the box 3 years later or whatever, it played well. I watched a few movies on it, but after that is when problems started happening. It quit turning on. He said that when the capacitors are not used, that the fluid in them just dry up. They just dry up and then they don't work. So I said, is it going to cost me a lot of money? He says, well, we're going to do our test on it and we'll let you know. We'll tell you what it needs and you can decide if you want to continue or not do it. So that's what I'm going to do. If it's going to cost me $400 or $500 to get this thing fixed, I might as well take that money, put it aside, and then just buy another one. Even though technically it's still an old TV because I bought it in 2016. It sat in the box for a long time. Is it still a brand new TV? I don't know. Are the TVs today better? Well, it's high resolution. It's an HD TV. It's 1080p pixels. It's a good looking TV. I liked it because it had the brushed nickel trim accents around it. And I haven't seen a TV like that. That's why I bought two. So I just have to see, where I am with what they say. So on to the next subject. Yesterday at work, I met a customer who was very, very friendly, and I was getting mixed signals. I was getting these feelings like this woman was interested. And I'm not going to lie, I was very attracted to her too. And we just seemed to hit it off as two adults, you know. I was doing my customer service and she was being extremely friendly. The vibes that I was getting from her were not regular vibes from a regular customer. This is different. But I kept on my narrow path of, being a professional, of course, being very respectable. And she continued to be very, very friendly, very, very approachable. And she was smiling at me unlike other customers do, So we seemed to be having fun, just talking, because sometimes it veered away from the customer service. It was more questions, and she preferred me to walk her around my whole store to help her with different departments that don't pertain to me. But I did it anyway. I'm not going to jump the gun here, okay? She might treat everybody like that. I don't know. But one thing is for sure, as she keeps coming back again, I just may ask her, what her status is. I don't know if she's into women. I get the feeling that she may be. She moved out here from California, and she went to school in Massachusetts, where I was raised. And she kept saying to me that me and her, we click so much, that our chemistry are very similar. Majority of customers have never told me that. I'm just going to play it by ear and see if she'll make a move or ask me some questions. I've never dated anybody I've met on my job, and I've never dated anybody I worked with. So this is going to be interesting. So, what else is going on? I have a close eye on my emails because the company that I contacted about my neon lights should be sending me a quote soon to find out what the cost is and what needs to be done on my neon sign. Yeah. So I'm in anticipation about that. I'm excited because this little room has really come a long way. The other thing I thought about doing was, because I haven't been watching TV for a while, I felt like taking off the other TV, which is identical to the one that's being repaired, and bringing that in this room. Bringing that into this room. And then when that one gets fixed, I can put it in that room. If they can fix it. If it's not too expensive. What the hell. Whether it is or it isn't, let's just take that TV off and bring it over here. I hate looking at that bracket on the wall. I'm going to think about it. So, I've been having a really hard time sleeping last night and the previous nights. So, I lay in my bed and just sit there and listen to music on my Bluetooth speakers. Sleep and relaxation music. And the thought of my son keeps coming and going out of my mind. I'm trying to block it out of my mind so I can just live a normal life and not let it bother me. But the thought of not having my son in my life is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. But logically, I have to understand that I have been a good parent to him, and these are not my choices, but his, not mine. I can't get depressed or lament about something that I can't control. You can't control people. My son is 26 years old. He's an adult. And it's not my choice to put a wall between us that we've been having. I don't even want to talk about this. So, yeah. This morning was so chilly. That's why I'm wearing my turtleneck. 55 degrees this morning. And when I got to work, it was a little nippy. It must have been about 68 or 70 degrees. And right now, it's getting a little colder. It must be about 65 degrees out now. Yeah. So, I was looking at my sick time accumulation. If I'm correct, I have 48 hours sick time. And if I don't sleep good tonight, I'm going to call in sick tomorrow morning and then sleep a few hours tomorrow because I'm a little bit tired right now. And yesterday I was extremely tired. I was so tired that I came home, I had a quick meal, I packed my lunch real quickly and got my clothes ready to go to work this morning, that I went to bed. I was in bed by 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. And then when I went to bed, I dozed off about 3 hours, and I got up around 10:30. And then I couldn't sleep that well anymore. and then I must have gotten another 2 hours. So I must have gotten about, probably about 6 hours sleep. And then today at lunch, I went to my car like I usually do, and I fell asleep on my hour break. I hope that doesn't affect my sleep tonight when I go to bed. I don't want to call in sick, but if I have to, I will. That's what they're there for. Everybody else seems to be calling sick. That's why we're shorthanded, between people quitting and people calling in sick. So that's pretty much all that's going on right now. I'm waiting to hear back from the neon sign company, and waiting to hear back from the TV repair people. I'm curious to find out what's going to happen. But regardless, I'm going to call this the end here. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to go remove that TV off the living room and put it up on this wall bracket. And then I'll mess around and see if I could get a successful internet connection, because I don't have regular cable, and I don't like sitting on top, in front of the TV and watching regular cable TV. There's so much going on with the internet, so much different things and possibilities that it's better if I can hook up my internet to the TV. I can live stream different things. I can even get some service through the internet, some TV service, especially my YouTube channel and other people's YouTube channel that I subscribe to. But okay, guys, that's it for today. And I hope you guys are doing good. Stick to your resolutions, okay? Don't be like me. Don't slide backwards and find yourself going to the fridge and getting ice cream. All right? See you guys soon.